Hello and welcome to our video on medical terminology etymology. Today, we'll be discussing the suffix asthenia, which means sick or weak. The term asthenia itself is derived from two Greek words, a meaning not, and sthenos meaning strength. Therefore, asthenia can be understood as a lack of strength or weakness. Let's explore some medical terms that utilize this suffix. First, we have myasthenia, which is a condition characterized by muscular weakness. The prefix my means muscle, so myasthenia literally translates to muscular weakness. This term can also refer to any constitutional anomaly of muscle. Myasthenia gravis is an autoimmune disease of neuromuscular function due to the presence of antibodies to acetylcholine receptors at the neuromuscular junction. Characteristics include muscle fatigue and exhaustion that fluctuates in severity, without sensory disturbance or atrophy. It may be restricted to one muscle group or become generalized with severe weakness and sometimes respiratory insufficiency. It may affect any muscle of the body, but especially those of the eyes, face, lips, tongue, throat, and neck. Lambert-Eaton myasthenic syndrome, LEMS, is an autoimmune, myasthenia-like syndrome caused by autoantibodies to the voltage-gated calcium channel that interfere with the release of acetylcholine at the motor nerve terminal. Weakness usually affects the limbs, but ocular and bulbar muscles are spared. Contrast to myasthenia gravis, there is reduced muscle action potential on stimulation of its nerve, but with repetitive stimulation it becomes augmented, whereas in myasthenia gravis, the action potential decreases with stimulation. It is often associated with Oat cell carcinoma of the lung, a paraneoplastic syndrome. Next, we have thrombasthenia, which is a condition where there is decreased platelet function. The word is derived from thrombocyte, which refers to platelets, and asthenia, meaning weakness. Therefore, thrombasthenia can be understood as weak platelets. Glanzmann thrombasthenia is a hereditary platelet abnormality characterized by defective clot retraction, prolonged bleeding time, and related symptoms such as epistaxis and inappropriate bleeding. Most cases are autosomal recessive, but a few are autosomal dominant. As the name suggests, there is abnormal function of platelets without decrease in their number. So, there is no thrombocytopenia but only thrombasthenia. Moving on, we have angiasthenia, which is a term used to describe instability or loss of tone in the vascular system. The prefix angi refers to blood vessels, so angiasthenia means weak blood vessels. Next, we have asthenopia, which is weakness or easy fatigue of the visual organs, attended by pain in the eyes, headache, dimness of vision. Another term utilizing this suffix is lyasthenia, which refers to asthenia of smooth muscle. The prefix leo means smooth, so lyasthenia is understood as weak smooth muscle. Neurasthenia is a syndrome of chronic mental and physical weakness and fatigue, thought to be caused by exhaustion of the nervous system. The prefix neur refers to nerves, so neurasthenia can be understood as weak nerves. Neuromyasthenia is a condition where muscular weakness is associated with emotional lability. The prefix neuro refers to nerves, so neuromyasthenia literally means nerve muscle weakness. Finally, we have phonosthenia, which is a term used to describe weakness of voice or difficult phonation from overuse, debilitation, or old age. This condition is also known as myasthenia laryngis or vocal fatigue. The prefix phon refers to sound or voice. Last but not least, sclerosthenia is a term used to describe weakness of the lower limbs. The word is derived from skelos, which means leg, and asthenia, meaning weakness. Therefore, sclerosthenia can be understood as weak legs. That concludes our discussion of the medical terminology suffix asthenia. We hope this has been informative and helpful. Please subscribe to the channel if the contents we put out are of help to you. Thank you for watching.